the flat, and then our mum lives at the other end.
And the car in the middle, then, that's causing a little bit of...
It's just
I thought
abandoned.
it's got Chuck 70 vintage canvas.
Pouring rain overnight in
All-Star.
Stinscote Lane near Titherington.
Chuck
It's
Taylor
more river
All-Star.
than
Chuck
road.
Taylor
It
All-Star.
does get flooded relatively commonly,
Hang on.
but this is the
Oh, I
first
see.
time
They've
I've
got
seen
all
it's bad. Usually, if you see the bridge,
collaborations.
it's a relatively deep puddle, but if you go to the middle of the road, it's usually you're fine. But I've never seen it this bad before.
Determination to get through doesn't always pay off.
We've been pushing the car behind us. It was stuck in a huge puddle, so we just pushed it out, getting very wet in the process. And then this young man over here came and helped us.
Ah, and how does it feel to have some help?
It was fabulous, but very, very wet and very, very cold.
And these are scenes repeated on several back lanes around the M5 as people seek alternative routes. As always, drivers are being warned not to risk driving through floodwater. You'll need far bigger wheels if you are to make it through. Cheryl Dennis, BBC Points West, near Thornbury.
A nurse at Cheltenham General Hospital has been arrested on suspicion of the ill treatment of a patient. The BBC understands it relates to concerns over the possible misuse of a sedative. Well, Martin Jones from our investigations team is with me now. So, Martin, what more do you know about what happened?
Well, I understand that the nurse, who hasn't been named at this point, was suspended from duty at Cheltenham General Hospital in the past few weeks. Now, we've been told that there have been concerns raised about the possible misuse of a sleeping medication called Zopiclone on a ward caring for elderly patients. Now, Zopiclone is a drug that's widely used. It's described by the NHS as a sleeping pill that can help treat short-term insomnia. But it does need a prescription, and we understand the allegation in this case is that the patient who is given this drug hadn't been prescribed it.
And what's happened to this nurse?
Well, Gloucestershire Police say that one person has been arrested. They've been arrested on suspicion of the ill treatment or willful neglect of an individual, but they have now been released on police bail.
And what has the hospital said?
Well, we've had a statement from the hospital. They stressed that as soon as concerns were raised, they acted immediately. They say they quickly contacted the police and the family of the patient involved. They say they're continuing to cooperate fully with all relevant authorities, but that it wouldn't be appropriate to share any more information while investigations are ongoing. And they add they're committed to ensuring the safety and well-being of both staff and patients.
And what do we know about those
It's
investigations?
£70.
Well, my understanding is that this is at a relatively early stage with both the hospital and the police still gathering the facts of what happened. But my sources do tell me that one key line of inquiry will be to establish whether this was an isolated incident
Where's that
or
from then?
whether there were other patients involved.
Eh?
Thanks very much.
Where's that from?
The
I'm
region's
just gonna
farmers are anxiously waiting for the
go on one
autumn
of the other
budget to
sites,
find
see
out how
they
much
are
will be
on
spent on agriculture. The National Farmers Union says the sector needs an
Well, it's
extra
coming back,
£2
they're on
billion.
about these non-dogs
Compass
that
Corp
don't pay
reporter
tax
Michelle
in this
Rominsky has
country.
been asking farmers in
And
Somerset
Amazon don't
what
pay
they
any
need
tax.
from the new
Right.
government.
That's why I don't buy from them.
It's been a tough year for farming.
I think
Wrong,
tricky
innit?
would be an understatement. It's
Yeah,
certainly
the money
been
they earn.
challenging. It's not just the quantities of rain we've had, but it's the
That's why
fact
it's
that
worth so much money.
Some of David's
I
yields
I
are
suppose they
down by
pay VAT,
30%.
didn't they?
And many farmers are struggling with the rollout of the
I suppose they
Environmental
would.
Land
They
Management
charge it,
Scheme.
don't they?
It replaced EU
They're probably
subsidies
headquarters
when
in
the UK
Ireland or
left
something,
Europe.
isn't it?
Application guidelines
Headquarters
are
in
nearly
Ireland,
500
So
pages
they
long.
don't pay tax in the UK.
my office work took half an afternoon a month. Now
If
it
their
takes
offices
half
are
an
abroad, they
afternoon a
don't
day.
pay tax
Yeah.
in this
Red
country.
tape, bureaucracy,
It's like that
needless
coffee
red tape,
chain,
needless
isn't it?
bureaucracy. There's too
Not
many
Costa.
organisations who
Yeah,
think
no,
they
not
should
Costa,
be
the other
telling the
one.
rural community
I don't go in them.
Better fortunes this
They
year for
reckon what they
Somerset
do.
sheep farmers. The blue tongue virus
Their
in Europe
offices are
drove
in
up
America.
prices for British lamb.
I think this
So all
October
the
budget
coffee
is probably the most important
that
of my
they
lifetime.
buy
Farming really
is
needs some
imported
direction.
from America,
Needs to know what is the most
and
important thing that this
they
government wants
put
from us,
down that
be that
it's
food,
very high
energy,
cost,
or something
so
else.
that
Farming
Farmers now wait to hear what funding the sector will get in the autumn budget. Turns out the Conservative Party underspent the agricultural budget last year by £100 million. No detail of specific policies to support farmers in the Agriculture Secretary's first speech at Labour conference this week.
We're pleased with the engagement, but it still is words, and what we want is action. There's uncertainty over the budget, so it really rolls round to we'll see what they deliver for the agriculture budget on October the 30th. There's been talk about cutting it. We're very clear it needs to increase. It all hangs on that.
In a statement, the government says it will restore trust and stability in the sector, and it will do this by introducing a new deal for farmers to boost economic growth, strengthen Britain's food security, and